For centuries, humans had operated on the edges of galactic civilization. When they first entered galactic society, they were treated well, and many were excited to see what this new species could add to the collective society of intelligent species. Some were not as pleased, however. Humans, it seems, were similar to the mythological demons of several races. After a few decades, fear and paranoia caused them to attack the humans. This would lead to the first interstellar war in millennia. It was this war that caused the rest of the galaxy to back away from contact with the humans. While it was acknowledged that humans had not instigated the war and pursued peace at every opportunity, the ease and fervour with which they engaged in combat were disquieting to many. In a peaceful society, the violent and aggressive humans soon found themselves merely tolerated. Trade was still allowed, but cultural exchange had dwindled, and most interaction with humans was avoided unless deemed absolutely necessary. Humanity as a whole were disappointed, but understood how a society of pacifists could find it difficult to befriend a species that had never stopped fighting itself or others. So it was that several millennia passed, with humans slowly expanding through the galaxy, being ever present on the outskirts of society, and expanding the frontiers, using their aggressive nature to aid in law enforcement and exploration. Slowly, they earned back the trust of those who had been put off by their ability to be violent. It was into such a galaxy that a message was broadcast, seemingly from the void itself. Detected simultaneously in every system came a message. Humanity, now is the time. In eons past, it was you who protected the galaxy from invading entities. You called them titans and monsters and gods, and your heroes slew them all. Their mission, nothing less than the annihilation of all intelligent life in the galaxy. To protect us all, you fought them. Your victory, though hard fought, was a new lease of life for every living thing in the Milky Way. The cost was high. Too high. A Pyrrhic victory left you broken and spent. We had hoped to leave you for all time to recover. Alas, we who came before must return to you now. The enemies of old have returned, and your respite must end. We call you now to arms. The titans and monsters have returned, and only you may save us again. In accordance with our agreement, we will return to you that which we have kept safe. Your prowess and power shall be returned. We call upon you now to return to being the shield behind which life may secure itself, and the sword which defends it. We call upon you to honor the covenant of old. Humans everywhere heard the message, as did every other species capable of receiving such transmissions. When they heard the message, every human had the same reaction. Wherever they were, whatever they were doing, they started to return to Earth. Within days, the entire population of humanity was on Earth, or hung in space around it. It was then that the covenant was fulfilled, and those who came before returned what they had kept secreted away. Humanity, the bastard child of the universe, the uncouth, violent apes, the cast aside, they remembered. They remembered who they were. What they were. Genetic memories, long suppressed, flooded back. Physiological limiters, long thought to be mere evolutionary quirks, were removed. DNA, relegated to junk status, suddenly reactivated. For the first time in ages, humanity was awake, aware, ready, and looking for a fight.